Hi, Year 1, Miss Ridoc here. So our English lesson today is something new. We're focusing on grammar and punctuation, and we are looking at something called conjunctions. So what is a conjunction? A conjunction is a word that hook up other words, phrases, and clauses to make bigger, more exciting sentences. So I think it's a really good time for us to start challenging ourselves to make longer, more interesting sentences. Let's watch this video together to find out more.
As your body grows bigger,
Your mind must flower,
it's great to learn.
'cause knowledge is power.
It's Schoolhouse Rocky, the chip on the block of your favorite schoolhouse rock. You've been waiting for Conjunction Junction.
Conjunction junction, what's your function?
Hooking up words and phrases and clauses.
Conjunction junction, how's that function?
I got 3 favorite cars that get most of my job done.
Conjunction junction, what's their function?
I got and, but, and or. They'll get you pretty far. And that's an additive like this and that. But that's sort of the opposite. Not this, but that. And then there's or. O-R. When you have a choice like this or that. And, but, and or get you pretty far.
Conjunction junction, what's your function?
Hooking up 2 boxcars, making them run right. Milk and honey, bread and butter, peas and rice.
Hey, that's nice.
Dirty but happy, digging and scratching, losing your shoe and a button or 2. He's poor but honest, sad but true. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Conjunction junction, what's your function?
Hooking up 2 cars to 1 when you say something like this. Choice, either now or later, or no choice. Neither now nor ever.
Hey, that's clever.
Eat this or that, grow thin or fat. Never mind, I wouldn't do that. I'm fat enough now.
Conjunction junction, what's your function?
Hooking up phrases and clauses that balance like out of the frying pan and into the fire. He cut loose the sandbags, but the balloon wouldn't go any higher. Let's go up to the mountains or down to the seas. You should always say thank you or at least say please.
Conjunction junction, what's your function?
Hooking up words and phrases and clauses in complex sentences like, in the mornings when I'm usually wide awake, I love to take a walk through the gardens and down by the lake where I often see a duck and a drake. And I wonder as I walk by just what they'd say if they could speak. Although I know that's an absurd thought.
Conjunction junction, what's your function?
Hooking up cars and making them function.
Conjunction junction, how's that function?
I like tying up words and phrases and clauses.
Conjunction junction, watch that
I'm
function.
gonna get you there if you're very careful.
Conjunction junction, what's your
I'm
function?
going to get you there if you're very careful.
Conjunction junction, what's your
I'm
function?
going to get you
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm probably going to have the conjunction junction song in my head all day. So let's have a look at the types of conjunctions. So some tell us when something has happened, like first, second, or next. You might notice that we use those when we are writing instructions. Some tell us how something happened. So because, for, or so. Some add information like also, besides, and furthermore. Some compare things like rather, alternatively, or however. So let's have a look at these pictures of people doing 2 things at once. The sentences have used the conjunction and. So the first sentence, Phoebe is playing with the car and she is playing with the blocks. Victor is reading and he is listening to music. Louise is playing tennis and she is eating a burger. Anush is sleeping and he is dreaming about winning the race. Emily is eating pancakes and she is talking. Miss Fisher is playing football and is eating an apple. Can you guys come up with a sentence using the conjunction and? Like Miss Riddock is reading the PowerPoint and she is listening to music. Okay, let's have a look at some would you rather questions using the conjunction or. Would you rather be a cat or be a dog? I think I'd rather be a dog. Would you rather be too hot or too cold? Would you rather listen to music or make the music? Would you rather eat only healthy food or eat only unhealthy food? Would you rather have a water fight or be underwater? Could you try and come up with your own would you rather question using the conjunction or? You can share it with a friend or you can share it with someone at your home. So, would you rather eat pizza for dinner or pasta? Okay, these cheeky children have all come up with excuses about why they haven't done things using a conjunction but. So let's have a look. I was going to do my homework, but then my dog ate my activity sheet. Oh dear, naughty dog. I was being careful with my new toy, but then a superhero had to borrow it to help fight crime. I would have eaten all my vegetables, but a fairy cast a magic spell on me that meant I couldn't. I was going to tidy my room, but I was kidnapped by space aliens before I could do it. I tried to keep my new clothes clean, but a mud monster pulled me into a bog. Oh dear. Could you try and come up with your own sentence using the conjunction but? I was going to read my book, but my dog ate it. Okay, let's have a look at some of these sentences and try to complete them using the correct conjunction. So, he went into the post office, sent his parcel. He went to the post office but sent his parcel. He went to the post office and sent his parcel, or he went to the post office or sent his parcel. The correct word is and. He went to the post office and sent his parcel. I would like to be a firefighter, something a police officer. I would like to be a firefighter, but a police officer, a firefighter or a police officer, a firefighter and a police officer. It could be quite tricky to do both of those things, so I don't think it can be and. Let's try or. I would like to be a firefighter or a police officer. I was going to come to your party, something I had the flu. I was going to come to your party and I had the flu. I don't think you would come to a party if you had the flu, so it can't be and. I was going to come to your party or I had the flu. That doesn't really make much sense, does it? I was going to come to your party, but I had the flu. Oh, that's a shame. She likes rock climbing, something she likes cooking. She likes rock climbing and she likes cooking. It's definitely possible to like two things at once, isn't it? Because I like running and I like jumping. So you can like two things at once. We could join the queue, something we will have to wait a long time. This is kind of like the supermarket queues right now. We could join the queue and we will have to wait a long time. We could join the queue, but we will have to wait a long time. I think that sounds about right. So you could join the Marks and Spencer queue, but you will have to wait a long time. Do you want to go to the beach? Something the theme park first. So I think they're asking what they would rather. So think back to our slide before when we were writing would you rather questions. Do you remember what conjunction we used? I think we used the conjunction or. Do you want to go to the beach or the theme park first? So let's remember, recap, conjunction, junction, what's your function? A conjunction hooks up words and phrases and clauses. So we should be aiming to try and use conjunctions to make our sentences a little bit more interesting and more detailed. So your task now is to write 2 sentences using conjunctions to show your teacher. If you are able to write more than 2 sentences, there might be some bonus house points in it for you. I know most of you are capable of writing more than 2 sentences, so do as much as you can. Test yourselves, guys. Good luck.